into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Boston hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Garrett Richards gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The afternoon for Toronto.
Ready now is Teoscar Hernandez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. To short, hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here's Joe Panik as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
George Springer the next to hit. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest.
ケンさんおはようございます。いきなりジュニアさん打ちましたね。
The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 2-0 Toronto.
さすがパワーありますな。
Patrick Murphy gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one.
こないだようやく連敗が止まったんでね。全然勝てんかったからやばかったですから。このまたボガーツさん打率やばいですね。3割8分4厘って1番バッターですごいです。さすが男ボガーツ。そして最後バグと。3割8分打ってますからね。2番バッターのこのバーデューゴさんも3割5分打ってますからね。よう打ってますよね。ポロリポロリポロリ。またポロリ。ダブルポロリ。ポロリの連続で。
Hard hit towards center. Catch made and straight away center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts.
500打席ノーヒット。使い物にならないですね。
Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
You know, Matty V, it's not easy to do. Even though
3番のこのマルティネスさんでも2割7分。えらい違いですね。
Yeah, you walk in here, you take the plane flight in saying if we could work a split 1-1, we'd feel good about getting on the plane and getting out of here. But all bets are off once you win the first one. You want to complete the sweep.
As a look, now the pitch. Struck him
よ
out.
っしゃ。
And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
第2の伸び伸びた。で、4番がこのデバースなんですよ。この人で2割ちょいやから。この人もね、当たるとよう飛んでいくからね。でもホームラン3本って書いてます。これは助かった。
Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this
難易
lead.
度
I think
出
this
てま
needs
し
to
た
be
け
a
ど、
little bit of a
レジェンド
spell
の
blood
手前に
and
なって
keep
ま
the
した。
fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
ハーフオブなんとかとかいう難易度プラスレジェンドみたいな。栄誉の殿堂でしたっけ、日本語に訳すと。
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The pitch. 3-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked
最
around pretty
強
good.
があれレ
And
ジェ
that
ン
can
ド
be
クラ
hard
ス
to
ですから
recover
ね。
from mentally sometimes.
まあ、打つ方はまだね、なんとかいけるんですけど、あれが相手がレジェンドクラスやったら、打たれまくりますから。どこ投げても打たれますからね。で、ボール球まず振らないからね。
Next to stand in is Lourdes Gurriel. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
この
He's
審判
certainly
はフ
searching
レデ
out there on
ィ・
the
マー
mound.
キュリ
5
ー
straight balls in
さ
a
んか
row.
クイーン
You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
ギャレット・リチャードさんですか。
And 2-0 now as this misses
こ
below
の
the
ピッ
knees.
チャーは。
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Nobody out, runner on first.
うわ
With the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
あー、ボール球でしたね。このカーブもなかなか落ちますね。
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Ah,
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
今日はなんかよう雨降ってましたね。ずーっと雨降ってましたよ。
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out
中
of
途
play.
半端に
First
降っと
swings
る
for
から
him in
傘
this
ささ
one
な
with
あ
a
かんか
runner
らね。
still at first and one gone.
土砂降りじゃないけど、まあ普通に降ってるような。かといって傘ない やっとちょっとなんか濡れすぎてね。ほんま刺したくないんですけど、微妙に振っとるから。
Jansen, base runner at first with one out.
土砂降り、夕方また土砂降り。土砂から始まって土砂で終わるという。土砂土砂な一日ですな。
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Josh Palacios.
Next, it'll be Josh Palacios. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches.
なかなか天気予報も当たらんですよね。
The 1-0.
こんだけね、技術が進歩しても 100% 当てるのは難しいみたいですね。打ち上げた。
Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 2-0. Now to the plate.
やり直せとやじがしと。
They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
なかなかね、時間の天気予報見てても、朝見ててと昼間見たらまた変わってますからね。なんかこう常に変わっとるから。わっと。あんだけ変わったらほんまにもう一つ当てにならないですよね。
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
大阪球場。
That one's in there.
やじ
3-1.
おじさん風。
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Palacios moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting sixth.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today.
それにしても大谷さんもね、ホームラン打ってますけど、2番手、3番手のバッターがやたら追い上げてきてますね。ブーブー。逆にあれ、追う方がなんか気が楽そうですよね。常にトップでおるっていうのはなんか疲れますよね。まだ追っかけてる方がなんかまだ気が楽というか。めっちゃ追っかけてきてますよね。
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
外角低めのスライダー。
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
53本そんなに打ってるんですか。超人じゃないですか。審判で40本お願いします。あっちゃ。特殊な審判ですな。53本も打ってんすか。
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0.
野村です。53本ってすごい。
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. 1-for-1 with a single so far.
選手兼審判。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
657本。
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
めちゃくちゃ打ってます。
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that late slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Joe Panic. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
でもペナントも終盤に行ってますもんね。9月入っとるから。
Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
言うてましたね。次、バイデンさんがなんとか言ってましたけど。
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
打線ね、横浜。打たれたらなかなか取るんが大変ですからね。ある程度抑えてもらわんと。
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So the next to bat will be George Springer. He collected a base hit his first time up.
高市早根さんが捕手層的にはいいらしいですよ。
He's set. Here it comes. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went
スマ
around
ホ
at
安
strike
くしてく
1.
れたのでよかった。確かにね。
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be
オ
ruled
リ
a
ンピッ
strike.
クもなんやかんやね、言いながらやりましたからね。まだね、パラリンピックやってますけど。終わったんでしたっけ？まだやってるんですかね。やってる最中でしたっけ？バッテンはな、バンテリ。バイデン。
Regardless of the result right here, to be
まだ
down
継続
0-2
中
and
で
work
したっ
it
け？
back
パ
to
ラ
an
リンピ
even
ックは。
count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled away.
やってましたか。ガースはリリーフだから一応任期満了や。まだやってるんですね。
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Got a bad time right here to
より
put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
結構回転とかが
Payoff pitch home. And he
なん
misses
かその
again. Ball 4.
書い
And
てる
that's
こと読
back-to-back
んでるだけ
guys
や
now
と
that
か
have
って
reached
よう
base
言われ
via
て
the
ますけ
base
ど
on balls.
Yeah, the pitching
都
coach
合
would
の
hate to
悪い
go
こ
to
と
the
は取らん
bullpen
と
this early in the game, but
Gotcha.
sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in next,
あ
Vladimir
ーさ
Guerrero
っきホームラ
Jr.
ン
He
打
hit
っ
a
た
two-run homer
ゲ
first
レー
time
ロ
up.
ジュニア
And
さ
that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've bんshut down other than that.
First pitch on its way.
んうわ
Line
さ
toward the gap in left center.
これは
And
なん
this
か
will
ラ
get
ンナー止ま
down
っ
and
て
make
る
its way to the monster for
ラ
extra
ンナー
bases.
止まってますよ
And a good throw is going to hold that
なぜ
runner
止ま
at
る
third, so they're loaded now with only one
セ
away.
カンドランナー誰ですか普通に戻ってますけど小泉進次郎を助けて今の1点入ってのはダメなんですけど
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
仕事ができすぎたので推薦人を集められなかった
The
という
1-0. He's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
次の一手は呼吸勢呼吸勢
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, number 9.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
跳ね返るかと思ったんですけどそのまま入りました経済が死ぬと言われているあっちゃ やりますな
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way.
わあ、また打たれた。
Back up the middle and
ボ
in
ガ
for a
ーツは
base
ほ
hit.
んまよう打ちますね。
So a line drive single
太
to center
陽
makes it
光
two
発電
hits
の
for
会
him
社
this
に
afternoon.
賄賂を
And
も
you
ら
can
え
see
て
on the
きや。
graphic there,
あ
he
っ
currently
ちゃ。
leads the Red Sox in that department. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah,
Wide
Manny, as he
watch.
walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on screws.
First delivery to him. Bogaerts leads off first with one away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
あー、また持っていかれた。
Left center, base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you
あの
privy to
会
this
社
guy?
の
I mean,
脱
he's
税
been
か
swinging
なん
the
か
bat
で
well.
丸さが
I
入っ
know
たら
it's
しい。
only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't
こ
go
れは
one
ま
way.
たやばい。
Pitch guy in, he pulls
話
it.
し合い
When
ま
you
した。
throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. First and second now. One man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
ストライクが
3-1
入
to
らん。
Martinez. A swing and a drive to center field.
これ
That
また
one's got a
三塁行くでし
chance.
ょ。
Springer is
あ、い
back
か
to
ん
the
かった。
warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
高市早苗をマスゴミが異様にネガキャンしてるから、よほど都合が悪いんやろな。あっちゃ。女性首相もまたええかもしれ
And
ない
that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
サンタブランカ行きか。
Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second.
あっ
Swing
ちゃ
and a
ー。持
drive
っ
to
てかれた。
right. There it goes.
あっち
Gone.
ゃ
And that one had some extra distance.
ー。デバースさんに持ってかれましたね。小
So
泉
it's a
一族サ
3-run
ンタブラ
shot
ン
to
カ。
straightaway right field.
Gotcha.
Fourth home run here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
ゴー。逆転スリーラン。 特大でしたね。 あっちゃー。見事にひっくり返った。
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On down to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays
DJ ペ
3.
リコのボリビアに。
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the AB on its way.
まさかの薬抜け。
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Called strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
それにしても
Well, there's only a 1-run
ファークライ
cushion to play
6
with,
めっ
so
ちゃ面
he's
白
got to
そう
be
じゃない
upset
ですか。
after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate here is Bo Bichette. Flew out in his
あ
only
と
at
1
bat
ヶ
so
月後
far.
ぐらいですかね。
From the stretch. Fouled off. Fastball called for strike 2.
かなりやり込み要素ありそうですよ。
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Josh Palacios. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Verdugo arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
次期 LCA にかなりねマップが広いみたいで。
Now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's set and the pitch. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up
かな
at
り際どい
2-2.
ですね。
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
側近はエルボ
First pitch
ロ
on its
レ
way.
レロ
Joe
や。
Panic is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The set and the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from Fenway in a moment.
晩飯は毎晩人間失
やばい晩飯です。Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2. Start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Chopper to short.
これまた
Scooped up.
間に合わんでしょ。
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
もやっぱ面白いですね、あれ。
1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
あれも途中から何回でもやり直せるからやりやすいですね。歩かしても。
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
ああ、そこでまた
And
ボ
that
ガー
brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
これは怖いですな。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And
Ah,
opposite field
masakit
as he lines this down the line in right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
3打席連続ヒット。
Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily,
また
but
フェ
it's
ンスが
possible
低
they
いから
couldn't
その
wave
ま
the
ま
runner
入る
around
とい
from
う。
first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to
こ
hold
れ
the
は
runner
や
at
ばいな。
third because of the ground rule double.
打たれまくりですな。ああ、鈴木さんこんばんは。レッドマルックス。ゾイルさんやってましたね。まだやってるんすか？ディビジョン配信。8.2。この人にしますか。これはやばいな。ああ、やってますか。
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Ah,
and he'll
mata
quickly
utareta.
send a line drive to center field. That's in
2
there.
点
Base
入る。
hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher
これはま
standpoint,
た
that's
4
a
点差に。
backbreaker, 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches and get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit.
この
that
回
drives
抑える
in
の
too
もなかな
frustrating
か
for a pitcher.
しんどいですね。4回で7失点っていうのはやばいですね。
Look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball
Yes,
for a
sir.
strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Boston's out in front, 7-3. Matt Andriese will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
Here's George Springer. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the
これは
gap.
抜けるでしょ。
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
もうここで4番のゲレーロジュニア。
He pops the first pitch foul behind the
今日はま
plate.
た当たってるん
Couple of
ですよ
RBIs
ね。
for him already, and a chance for more here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Springer leads off second with nobody out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays' first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-2.
今のはボールですね。 あ
Ouch,
ーっ
that
と
one
ピッ
drilled
チャー
him.
に当たる。
Safe
お
at
ーっと
first.
セーフ。
Good effort to recover there. He
なんと
almost
か
made the play,
元
but
つ
that's
い
a
とっ
base
たか
hit.
ら間に合わへんかった。
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this
こ
point.
れは1点欲しいですな。
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled
Ball
strike
dama.
2. And he
あ
fouls
ー
this
今
one
のも
off.
ボールでしたが。
Ready with another 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he
なん
spoils
か
off
際
a
ど
good
いとこです
changeup.
ね。なんかボールかもしれない。あ、ボールでしたね。
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
今の
That's
カ
a
ーブ
pretty
もま
sad
た
attempt at hitting a
捉えに
baseball
くい。
right there. No doubt he was completely
なん
fooled
かこれ
because
またボー
that
ル
was
球
a
でしたが。
curveball and it looked like he was late on a
いつ
curveball.
の間にか
That
連
tells me
敗
he
か
gave
と。
up on it right till the very
やばい。
end.
この
And
間
obviously
やっ
there
と
was
止まっ
nothing
た
he
とこ
could
です
do at
から
that
ね。
point.
泥沼の7連
Up
敗で
next is Danny
止まり
Jansen
ましたから。
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And there are runners at the corners now.
とにかく勝たんと借金だらけですからね。
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
うわ、際どい。
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One left for Toronto. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they wanted to be on the attack from the get-go, and the numbers reflect that, with 7 hits coming in early count situations.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go as the third baseman,
こいつ
Rafael
セサミ
Devers.
ストリートのやつ。セサミストリート。今の人ですか。さすがにもう変えますわ。打たれすぎですよね。
Anthony Kay will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Anthony Kay.
First pitch of the AB now.
なんとか抑えんとこれ取られすぎて試合が壊れますね。
And there's ball one. And
う
that
わ
misses
ー、
2-1.
球投げてますけど
Oh,
入
not
って
sure
ない
where
ですかあ
that
れ
one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Palacios is over to his left as he
また
snags
浅い
this
か
one
ら
for the
その
first
まま
out of
入
the
りそう
inning.
ですね。
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
4回
One of the
で
tough things to do when
8
you're
安
trying to
打
have a good pitching
7
performance
失
is
点
keep
やばい
the
です
ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Simeon. And there's out number 2.
Now
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
やばい、セカンドやばい、セカンドやばい、それてる。
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
それてなかったらアウトでしたね。
Trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
なんかこの
0 for 2 for him to this
ピ
point.
ッチャーの感じ、山本昌さんに似てますね。なんかこう中途半端にかがむ感じが。
Comes set with the 0-1.
山本昌さん。
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
なんか似てますよね。このちょっとかがむ感じが。
From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Renfroe at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
なんとかゼロで。
2 out double left stranded. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to
Top half of the 6th about to get started.
1点でも取っていかんと
hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
4点か。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High chopper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nope. A ball and no strikes.
Cut
fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And that's the second out.
The batter.
And now here is Josh Palacios. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Oh,
into right field. That's a base hit.
Now back left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Verdugo backing up on it.
そのまま行け。ああ、入ってない、入ってない、入ってない。その代わり1点入る。ホームランにはならんかったですな。もうちょいやったんすかね。
So much of this game is
レ
situational
フト
hitting,
がもう
guys.
完全
Nice
に見上
job
げとっ
there.
たか
Yeah,
ら、
you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up
もし
when
か
you're
したら
given
と
a
思っ
chance.
たん
And
ですけど。
he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Joe Panic. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's faced Matt Andrees
フェンスが
previously.
高いです
He's
からね、こ
hitless
こ
in
は。
3 at-bats.
なかなか入らんときは入らんから。
1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-1 home.
いや、今日はね、普通なんだ、休みなんですけど、なんか出かけてるみたいで、帰りが遅なる言ってましたよ。
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
だから明日、またやろうか言うて。
Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
まあでも1点取ったんでね。
A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 7, the Jays 4. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman, Kike.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Panic's
ああ、
got it.
早投げと。
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
バイク燃えてる。
Now batting, shortstop, Marwin.
Next to hit is Marwin Gonzalez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
ランナーおるとき投げ
7 runs,
方が
9 hits,
山
and
本
no
昌
errors
さん
for
に
the
似
Red
て
Sox
て
to this point. Still 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The designated hitter, Sander.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
めちゃくちゃ打ってますからね。
Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short.
よっしゃ、ショートゴロ。
Throw in time, and the side is
やっ
retired.
と終わりましたね。
Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan.
左に弱いみたい。
Seventh inning ready to roll, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-0 now. The pitch.
うん、微妙に外れてる。よっしゃ。
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Up next, Vladimir
この
Guerrero
後が
Jr.
ゲレーロジュニアさん。今日はまた大当たりですな。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter number 10.
And now Marcus Semien. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Santiago Espinal will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Santiago Espinal.
First offering on its way. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
萌えバイク。そっちの萌え
0-1 on its way.
ああ、
Strike 2
チ
on a
ェンジアップ。
well-placed changeup around the knees.
おっと、あ、
In
ポロ
the
リポロ
dirt
リ。
here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
当たりがちょっと弱いです
Now that, number 9.
So next to hit is Danny Jansen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and
入
throwing.
ってますけど、ボールで。
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And
おっ
solid
と、これ一
contact
旦
there
ちゃい
as
ま
his
す。
ball is belted high in the
お、
air
入っ
out
た
to
入った入っ
left.
た。ツ
And
ーラ
it's
ン、ツーラン。
gone.
当たりましたけど、入りましたね。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway
これ
left.
で1
Second
点差で
home
すよ。
run early in the year as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
いやー、なんか跳ね返りそうやったんですけど。どっか当たったのかな。あ、なんかあっちの正面に当たったんですか。照明のなんか鉄塔みたいなのに当たってます。燃えた時もどっかの温泉に、全裸のお姉ちゃんのステッカーをベタベタに。あっちゃ。まさか鉄塔に当たってるとは。鉄塔ホームランですね。
As a reliever, you
さあ、
can't
1
let
点
that
差にな
happen.
りましたよ。
Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A bouncer to the left side. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 7, the Blue Jays 6. Santiago Espinal will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 5, Santiago.
At the plate now is Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple
硬いじゃないで
innings.
すか。
Guys have to earn
70-70。
that trust from their managers. We'll see how
シ
he
ョート
handles it
守れ
here.
る。やったら変えましょうか。サード。6671。やったら、ショートとセカンド変えましょうか。さすがにやっぱ70、70はいいです。
Here's the first pitch.
全裸の姉ちゃんのステッカーが出たり変なロフトの
Doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The bat, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Next up is J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far.
そろそろスタミナがやばいですな。
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic is there. Throw gets him 2 down.
この回まで投げてもらいましょうかね。
Up next for the Red Sox.
Rafael Devers will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch of the AB now. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he takes this one high for 1.
ああ、持ってかれた。
Right field and carrying well.
あっちゃー。
And gone. An
ま
absolute
たもや持っていかれる。これこれ。やりま
It's
す
a
な、デ
solo
バー
home
さん。
run for Rafael Devers. His second home run of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
またもや2点差に広がる。あ、ランナーおらんかったのが救いですね。
Power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty B. Well, Dero, you kind of expect a high
さすが
scoring
に
game
もう
with
変え
that
ますよ。
green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Ryan Barucki takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First offering on its way. Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a
ああ、
time
な
to
ん
pull
か
the
気づ
string
け
on,
ば
on
乱打戦に
2-0.
なって
There's
ますな。
no way anyone's thinking changeup, so
よ
you
っしゃ。
can locate it. That's pretty much
ショー
unhittable.
トゴロ。
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 8, the Blue Jays 6. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the
あら、
bullpen as he'll
オ
do
ッ
so
タ
to
ビノ
start
さん
the
じゃない
8th.
ですか。元ヤンキースの。防御率めっちゃ悪いですね。36。
Ready to begin the 8th. In the bat next, the legacy
変え
Bo
ましょう
Bichette.
か。今日打ってないですね。やけど、守れる人がおらんすな。このまま行きましょうか。この人のスライダーがまたよう曲がるんですよね。
Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
ヤンキースの時も打ちにくかったっすからね。
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
うわー、
As we
シ
near
ンか。
the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive
Oh,
pitches in
pitcher
some big
was in it.
situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set. Here it comes. Josh Palacios is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike
今のは
one.
甘かったっすな。
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Oh,
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now back, the left fielder,
So the lineup flips over and digging in Teoscar Hernandez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time.
完
Strike
全に
one.
でもボール
I
球
know
です。
closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it. Over to first, and that retires the side.
さすがに打ちにくい。
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. And he takes a cold strike one. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
よし。なんとかもうゼロでね、9回行きたいんで。さっきのレガースさんのね、ホームランなかった1点差やったんですけど、あれでまた2点差になったから、ギリギリのラインですね。
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb
is
driving one like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. Strike one to start the at-bat.
またこの人当たってますね。裸エプロンで登場や。裸エプロン。あー、やばい。これやばい。これやばい。これやばい。これやばい。これやばい。いやー、超えた。そのまま入る。ライト取れず。頭超えましたね。で、また1点入る。3点差に広がる。これは痛いな。
Number 58 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 58.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez rolled slowly down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
裸エプロン金から見事にライトオーバーでしたね。
Lays off the slider and it's 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball. Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
相手にせんやろ。あちゃ
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. In there, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fastball, called strike, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Guerrero is over to take a look at it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and it's gone into the monster seats.
やられましたね。
So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
とどめの一発を浴びましたよ。
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
あちゃーですね。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
5点差になりましたね。連敗。
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo, as he will
こ
take
れは
strike
よ
one
う
on
打
the
ちますわ、
fastball
やっ
here,
ぱ。
no balls and a strike.
前
It's
の
been a
試合は
2 for
ほんま
4
に
effort
ね、
for him so far in the
抑え
ball
とっ
game.
たんですけど、
This is hit high in
見
the air
事
out
に打
toward
たれ
left
てます
center.
な。
Springer giving chase. He
あ
can't
ーと
get
ね、
there,
取っ
so
て
the
ないんかい。
inning will continue.
センターで取ってんかと思ったら、手前で落ちてますけど。これはやばい流れですよ。
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
もうピッチャーは続投で。
Struggling so far in this one and
やばい
looking
で
to
す
erase
な。
his
もう、こ
0 for
こは
4
で
ball
も
game
完
right
全アウ
here.
ェーやからね。もうレッドソックスのファンしかおらんから。
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, fouled off.
なあ、ボガーツさんには打たれまくった感じですな。
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
まあ、ほんまによう打ってた。
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Red Sox 11, the Blue Jays 6.
ああ、やっぱピッチャーそのままですな。
Joe Panic is head-to-head
このピ
numbers
ッチャ
against
ーほんま
Adam
に打ちにくい
Ottavino,
から
batting at an
変
even
わってほしいんですけ
400.
ど、このまま続投ですな。
Now here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit the target, but this
結
is
局
low.
これ3
2-1.
球ともボールやったね。よう見たらボール球っていう。
Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field.
あー、センタ
Verdugo
ーフライ。
waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to bat, George Springer. He reached on a single
ああ、
last
ちょっとで
time
も
and
打
later
てりゃ
wound
いいん
up
ですけ
scoring.
ど。
From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of
手
the
が
zone.
油くせえ。油を触りましたか。
Good
う
slider
わ
there,
ー、
but
際
laid
ど。
off and called the
今
ball
のでも
low.
入っててもええぐ
I
ら
don't
いで
mind
し
him
た
trying
ね。
to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Off
こ
speed
れは
pitch
ボー
and
ル。
it stays outside, ball 3.
結局ボールばっかですね。
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Three balls and 2
いや
strikes
ー、
to the
入
Blue
ってる
Jays
んか
center
い。
fielder.
際ど。
And it's fouled away.
なんかまたボール球できそうですね。
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
うわー、ボール球やった。あのスライダーがめっちゃ癖もんですな。あー、
Swing
し
and he
ゃ
popped him up. Straight up.
ー。あ、
As
落
this
ちた
is
落ち
right
た。
around home plate.
落
Oh,
ち
and they
た。
botched this one as it drops in the
取られたかと
infield.
思ったら落ちました。
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get
キャ
3 hits
ッ
in a
チ
big
ャー
league
ヒ
game.
ット。
It's that 4th one that separates you.
エラー
Talk
じゃ
about
ない
having
なら
he's
一応
having a
ヒッ
good
ト
week
扱い。
in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in 1 game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
棒サビ油。クレ556でしたっけ。
Swing and he launches this one to deep left field.
おー、
Gone.
入った入った入っ
Over
た。
the monster
また
for
ホ
a
ームラ
home
ン。
run.
またもやホームラン、ゲレーロジュニアさん。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time.
ギリギリ入りましたね。
Matt Barnes answers the call from the
変わった変
dugout
わっ
as
た。
he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
ああ、クレ556ですか。この人が抑えなんですかね。
Into the box, Santiago Espinal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
まあ3点差にはなりましたけど。
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Dahlbeck is over, and he tucks it away for
こ
the
れは追い
second
込
out.
まれた。夜の潤滑。あちゃ。
Next to hit, Danny Jansen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the
ま
ninth.
た別のやつですか。阪神ファンと乱闘発生。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
夜の潤滑油はローションですね。
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
一人が怪我。
Nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
ツイッターより。
The 3-1 pitch.
うわ、
Tried to
と甘い。
crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their
さ
feet.
すがに追い込まれましたね。お
Ball
っと、
4.
フォアボール。
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality
な
could
ん
be the
とか
difference.
見
We'll
極
see
め
how
ま
it
した
plays
ね。
out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to
打
this
っ
point.
てないんですけど、まあでもパワーはあるんでね、他の人に比べたら、常備費。
First pitch of the AB now. And this ball swung
あ
on
ー、打ち上
and
げ
hit
た。
to center field. And this should
終
do
了。
it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have finally found their way back into the
残念ながら追
win
いつ
column
か
as
ず。
this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were impressive during that 7-game losing streak. But that's behind them now.
でも2
Now they
点
can
は
play
取
a
った
little
だ
bit
け
freer,
マシで
which
し
is
た
the way
ね。
this game is supposed to be played anyways.
11-8, the final score in this ball game.
ほん
The
ま
Red
に点の
Sox
取
get
り
the
合いにな
win
ってま
on
し
the
たよ。
heels of 4
8
home
回の
runs.
3点が重たか
Matt
ったですね。
Andrees claims the win out of the pen, his first. Patrick
サンタ
Murphy
ブラン
was
カ。
hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So
あー、
that
で
will
も
wrap
とこと
things
ん
up for Mark DeRosa, Dan
ベバー
Plesac,
スさん
Heidi
と
Watney, and our whole crew
ロ
on
バ
that
ースさんにやら
excursion.
れまし
You've
た
been
ね。
watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
乱打戦ですよ。やっぱ先発がちょっとね、7点取られたのは痛いですね。あっちゃ。また負けて、借金がまた増えますな。ヤンキース、オリオールズがね、なぜか2位におるという。レッドソックスよう見たらこれ最下位争いしてるんですね。これはやばいな。阪神最下位ですね。わあ、ここすごいですね。超団子状態ですよ。4チームがえらい固まりまくってますね。フィリーズだけめっちゃ離れてますけど。 そんな団子も珍しいですね。4チームがこんだけ作って珍しいですね。ああ、パドレスが上ですね。巨人が4位。あちゃ線路撤去してください。線路に地雷を仕掛けなダメです。大量に地雷を仕掛けて。なかなか借金がやっぱ減らないですね。よっしゃ、まあ、地道に行かなしゃあないですな。よいしょ。風呂場にエアマットを引いて。あちゃー、お疲れ様でした。夜の潤滑油。サンタブランカとボリビア協会の提供です。あちゃー。完全にマットプレイになりますね、それ。さあ、ではでは、お疲れ様でした。